Have you ever wondered about the mysteries surrounding the ancient Celtic culture? In the grand tapestry of human history, few cultures have been as enigmatic and influential as the Celts. Their story weaves through the ages, spanning vast lands across Europe, from the lush Emerald Isles of Ireland to the rugged Highlands of Scotland and beyond. The Celts were not just a people, but a force of nature, a vibrant symphony of art, spirituality, and warfare that played out over centuries. Their culture was distinct, rich with myth and magic, punctuated by unique artistry and a language that sang like the wind. They were fierce warriors, wise druids, and skilled artisans, crafting a civilization that still echoes through the annals of time. But like all great tales, theirs was not a constant rise. It was a saga of triumph, grandeur, and inevitable decline. Join us as we journey through time, exploring the rise, glory, and eventual fall of this fascinating culture. The rise of Celtic culture is as intriguing as it is diverse. A fascinating tapestry of history, the early origins of the Celts are shrouded in a mist of time. Emerging around the late Bronze Age in Central Europe, this enigmatic group of tribes began to etch their mark on the annals of history. The Celts were not a single people, but a complex network of tribes with shared linguistic and cultural traits. Their influence rapidly spread across Europe, from the British Isles to Spain, and from Italy to the Balkans, their culture weaving an intricate pattern across the continent. The Celts were renowned for their advancements in multiple fields, creating a legacy that would echo through the ages. Their art was a vibrant fusion of abstract and naturalistic elements, a testament to their unique worldview. Spirals, swirling patterns, and intricate knotwork were characteristic features, reflecting the Celts' deep connection with nature and the cosmos. In the arena of warfare, the Celts were formidable. Their innovative tactics, such as the use of chariots in battle, set them apart from their contemporaries. The Celts were not just warriors, but skilled horsemen, their horsemanship skills unmatched in the ancient world. Their weapons too were works of art, often decorated with intricate designs that bore the hallmark of Celtic craftsmanship. Trade was another area where the Celts excelled. They established far-reaching trade networks, exchanging goods with societies as distant as the Greeks and Romans. Celtic gold and silver coins, often beautifully crafted, were a common sight in markets across Europe, underlining their economic prowess. Yet it was not just material wealth that marked the rise of Celtic culture. The Celts were also known for their rich oral tradition, their stories and myths painting vivid images of their beliefs, customs, and values. This cultural wealth is an essential part of their enduring legacy. These initial strides were just the beginning of the Celtic culture's influential imprint on history. As we delve deeper into their story, we will discover more about the glory, the fall, and the enduring legacy of the Celts. The rise of Celtic culture is a journey into a world both mysterious and familiar, a world that continues to captivate us even today. At its zenith, Celtic culture was a force to be reckoned with. A vibrant tapestry of life, the Celts were a people of many faces, many voices, yet bound by a shared heritage and a unified spirit. The backbone of this society was its structure, a hierarchy of kings, warriors, druids, and commoners, each with a crucial role to play. It was a society built on honor, loyalty, and courage. The kings ruled, the warriors defended, the druids guided, and the commoners sustained, each a cog in the grand wheel of Celtic life. The spiritual beliefs of the Celts were as diverse as they were profound. They revered the natural world, seeing divinity in the sun, the moon, rivers, and trees. Their gods were many, their temples open air, their rituals steeped in the mysticism of nature. Artistry was another cornerstone of Celtic culture. Their metalwork, intricate and ornate, was renowned across Europe. They crafted jewelry, weapons, and everyday items with such finesse that they were not just functional, but works of art. The Celtic knot, a symbol of eternity, is a testament to their artistic prowess. But the Celts were not an isolated society. They interacted with other cultures, trading with them, learning from them, and sometimes clashing with them. The Romans and Greeks, for instance, had a profound influence on the Celts, and vice versa. These interactions enriched Celtic culture, adding new layers to an already complex society. Yet, for all their glory, the Celts were not invincible. They were a civilization at the mercy of time and change, like all others. Their power waned, their society fragmented, and their culture, once so vibrant, began to fade. Despite their remarkable accomplishments, the Celtic culture was not immune to the impermanence of time. Like many great cultures, the Celtic culture too faced its decline. The fall of the Celts wasn't an abrupt end, but a slow, steady process, a fading echo of a once vibrant symphony. The Roman conquest played an instrumental role in the downfall of Celtic culture. The Romans, with their superior military prowess and strategic acumen, gradually overpowered the Celtic tribes. It was a clash of two worlds, the disciplined, regimented Roman legions against the fierce, chaotic Celtic warriors. The Celts fought valiantly, their spirits unbroken, even in the face of overwhelming odds. But the outcome was inevitable. The Romans emerged victorious, and with their victory, the first cracks in the edifice of Celtic culture began to appear. Yet the Romans didn't obliterate the Celtic culture entirely. They absorbed it, incorporated it into their own. Thus began an era of cultural assimilation, a melting pot of traditions, beliefs, and practices. Celtic gods found their Roman counterparts. Celtic rituals blended with Roman customs. It was a fusion, a synthesis. But in this synthesis, the Celtic culture lost its distinct identity, its unique flavor. It was diluted, watered down, until what remained was but a faint trace of its former self. This assimilation was further amplified by the spread of Christianity. The old gods were forgotten, the ancient rituals replaced by new ones. The Druids, the spiritual leaders of the Celts, lost their influence. The old ways were labeled as pagan, as heresy, and were slowly but surely phased out. The fall of Celtic culture didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual process, spanning several centuries. It was a series of small, almost imperceptible changes, each one chipping away at the essence of Celtic culture, until one day, it simply ceased to exist. The echoes faded, the symphony ended, and all that remained were whispers of a bygone era, fragments of a forgotten past. The fall of Celtic culture was a gradual process marking the end of an era. While the Celtic culture may have fallen, its legacy continues to thrive. This legacy is a vibrant tapestry woven from threads of tradition, language, and art, and it continues to color the world we know today. The Celts may have vanished from the annals of history, but their cultural footprints are etched deeply into the heart of modern society. The Celtic influence is perhaps most visible in regions like Ireland and Scotland. Here, Celtic traditions have stood the test of time, flourishing amidst the modernity of the 21st century. The ancient festival of Samhain, for instance, has evolved into the globally celebrated Halloween. The art of storytelling, a cornerstone of Celtic culture, continues to flourish in these lands, its tales steeped in mysticism and folklore. Now, let's turn our attention to the Celtic languages. While some, like Gaulish, have sadly met their demise, others remain alive and kicking. Welsh, Irish, and Scottish Gaelic are prime examples, their lyrical tones harkening back to a time when they were the tongues of warriors and druids. Despite the pressures of globalization, these languages persist, a testament to the resilience of Celtic culture. The realm of art is another arena where the Celtic legacy thrives. From the intricate knotwork that adorns everything from jewelry to architecture, to the haunting melodies of Celtic music, the aesthetic sensibilities of the Celts continue to captivate us. The Celtic cross, a symbol of faith and identity, is now a global icon, its design a nod to the Celts' artistic prowess. The legacy of the Celts is not just a relic of the past, but a living, breathing entity. It is an enduring testament to a culture that, despite the odds, refused to be forgotten. It is a reminder that even in the face of decline and fall, the spirit of a people can live on, influencing and enriching the world in countless ways. The echoes of Celtic culture continue to resonate, reminding us of a time long past, yet never forgotten. Our journey through the rise and fall of Celtic culture has been nothing short of enlightening. We've navigated the fascinating labyrinth of a civilization that etched its mark on history with its distinct art, intricate mythology, and a language that continues to echo through the ages. From humble origins, the Celts rose to prominence, flourishing in their glory days, their influence seeping into the corners of Europe. However, like many before them, they too succumbed to the relentless march of time, their culture ebbing away. Yet their legacy is far from forgotten. It lives on in the enduring symbols, the hauntingly beautiful music, and the enduring traditions that continue to permeate modern societies. The Celtic culture, with its rich lore and remarkable resilience, stands as a testament to the indomitable human spirit. As we delve into the annals of history, we uncover the rich tapestry of human civilization, with the Celtic culture being one of its most vibrant threads.